Hello friends, I'm Chevy. Welcome to my shed. How are you doing today? How is things in your world? I hope they're going well. My world is coming together, I think. And it's just, yeah, you know? And again, I was going to do this whole thing this week with new stuff, but I don't need to do that right now. Like right now, this has been a week of self-reflection and a week of really putting some pieces back into place that had been missing for a very, 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 very long time. And tonight was just another extension of that. It's late again. It's almost 11 o'clock. Not as late as last night, but it's late. And tonight I spent the night cleaning. And I know that is probably, for most of you, just a thing that you do. Unfortunately, in my life, it became a thing that I didn't do for a very long time. When you live with a bunch of people who don't respect things the way that you do and don't take care of things the way that you do, and it becomes very daunting. And I gave up. I gave up on taking care of things, and it got really, really freaking bad. And it's taken a few people in my life to really tell me that it's time to fix that problem. And so tonight I cleaned all night. Came home and went to it. And it was really, really rewarding. Not just because cleaning, right? I think there's obviously mental benefits to living in a clean and tidy place. Like you don't feel dirty just being there, so you don't feel down or whatever. That brings its own mental stress. But the act of cleaning is very meditative, and it's very self-reflective. Especially when you've let things get as bad as my house had gotten. And my house is, the shop is a mess, but it's a shop. I keep it, the tools are organized, everything's in its place, but it's dusty and stuff. My house, though, I was not comfortable with having friends over. Haven't for years. And if I'd have shown it to you, you probably wouldn't have believed that that's how I lived. And I guess when it comes down to it, it's just a matter of realizing that, yes, it's a daunting task to fix, but it didn't get that way overnight, and it doesn't have to get fixed overnight. We just have to fix part of it every day and move forward. And so I did a lot of self-reflection tonight while working on the house, and realized that maybe I'm not as flawed as I think I am. Maybe the stuff that I'm not confident about is wrong. Maybe it's a figment of my imagination. Maybe I am not as flawed as I've led myself to believe, and others have led me to believe for years. And tonight I felt confident for the first time in forever. In my personal life, I'm confident at work. I'm confident in a lot of my skills. I'm confident in a lot of things that I do. But I felt personally confident tonight. I felt like I knew what I was doing. Not I was going through the motions and doing it well. I was going through the motions because they needed to get done, and I did it. And it was very, very rewarding. Very rewarding. So, good evening. I hope that you have gotten something out of this. I don't know. Again, this is soon. We'll start the new stuff soon. I don't know when it's going to be. Right now, this week has been just focusing on figuring myself out and realizing that maybe I don't need to figure myself out. Maybe it's okay. Maybe I'm okay after all. Yes, I was very contemplative yesterday. A lot of you pointed that out, and that's been my general attitude since Friday. And I guess this is a cycle that we all need to go through to figure ourselves out. Thankfully, I have help. I don't know that I could do it on my own. I'd probably just end up back in the hating myself. Not hating myself, but just, not believing myself or being cynical with myself. I think I said tonight that in everything with everybody, I'm capable of being very assertive. I can be very, quote, alpha, but I can't be assertive with myself, and that's that is the one thing I need to figure out. I think maybe if there's a flaw, that's it. I need to be more assertive with myself. I don't know. I hope you have a wonderful evening or day or whenever you're watching this. I hope that I just hope that you come back, because I really appreciate talking to you very, very much. I really appreciate spending time with you very, very much. So thank you. I'll see you tomorrow.
Hey, Doc, wait! I want to ask you something.
Today's random fact comes from Disney Animation. When was the first Disney movie made? In 1937, the Walt Disney Studios released its first fully animated feature film, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, and pioneered a new form of family entertainment. 37. The movie still stands up.